great characters in a world, an environment, a sport that is so dramatic. And if you already know the sport, you recognize that. If you don't know the sport, then you're in for a really cool awakening. And it's that combination that I found irresistible.
The story is very much about the rivalry between the two guys. One guy who led a dangerous life, devil may care, womanizer, heavy drinker, and the other guy was a much more meticulous man who was more involved with the mechanics of how the car operated. So two contrasting styles.
These are not everyman. These are really unique, fascinating, entertaining guys.
Now just a minute, I haven't done my hair yet. I'm not ready to go on the telly.
James is, he's an artist, if you will. It's a much more visceral and passionate approach. It's fueled from the gut, and it's kind of head down and foot down and go for it.
It's a movie about friendship, about rivalry, about fear, overcoming fear.
Well, certainly there's a very inspirational aspect to our story, which is Niki Lauda's incredible comeback from the Nürburgring crash and fire.
One of the most fascinating aspects of my path, how he could have his comeback after 4 weeks after a terrible accident and be fourth in Monza, first race.
I think the biggest challenge really is trying to recreate on a reasonable budget the global nature of the sport and the intensity of it.
Everything that we've done for the film, we've done as realistic as possible. So any manoeuvres that look hairy or close is actually precision driving. That's basically what we do. We make it look as real as possible, and the only way you can do that is to get really close and have hair-raising moments. Otherwise the audience isn't going to believe how exciting Formula One was then.
The hardest thing with this film, there's so many moving parts. You've got the cars here, which are all owned by individual private collectors. You've got the mechanics of recreating the period from 1976, the costumes, the whole thing. It's logistically a bit of a nightmare, but it's when you see, I nearly burst into tears minutes ago when we got one grid start right.
God, if I had to choose, I really do want Formula One fans to feel respected and to appreciate the movie. I suppose if I had one wish for it, it might be that.
James Hunt holding the flag up for Britain, driving a superb race in far off Japan. Niki Lauda says the conditions out there are too bad, I've had enough. And Hunt is in the pit. His world championship is in danger. And James Hunt is going to win the world championship.
I wanted to win the championship, and I felt that I deserved to win the championship. I also felt that Niki deserved to win the championship, and I just wish we could have shared it.